Hello, my name is Artsy Sister, the Artsy Sister. Recently, I did a poll in the YouTube post section in order to decide which Yu-Gi-Oh card I was gonna do a fancy watercolor fan art. And the winner of the poll was the Labyrinth archetype. And more specifically, I chose one of those cards, Lady Labrynth of the silver castle. Like she's a bit of like you may not be familiar with this Yu-Gi-Oh kind of stuff. I mean, you may see it in like competitive play and stuff, but like I've been told that like the Labyrinth deck is like are some of like the most expensive and limited cards out there. It's like the relinquish or as rarity as the blue eyes back when but I mean like the blue eyes of Seto Kaiba of like the TV show that he said that he had like the only tree in the world, and then the fourth one that he found he broke. But I'm getting sidetracked. So first I did the pencil sketch, and like all of my works are first grounded 100% on the drawings, and I use a mechanical pencil to make like the sketch portion, because afterwards I draw with like pen over it in order to create like the perfect liner. And like the perfect liner is, like with like everything where it's supposed to be, etc., etc. And like after the pen dries a little bit, then afterwards I start applying like the watercolors. With watercolors, even though they dry like very quickly, they still like they dry faster than acrylic, so that's why I like using them a lot in like my paintings and stuff, because I just don't have the patience to wait for acrylics to finish drying in like half an hour or so. But even watercolors have a bit of a thing where they do take a little bit to dry, mostly like a minute. So that's why whenever I'm like doing background, that's why you see, that's why when I'm doing like the painting and stuff, I first do like I do it in like a layer. First I do like the background layer, then and then like the foreground working from a left to right format, because that way if there's a portion of the watercolor that is still wet, my hand won't smoosh against it. Because mostly, I don't know, maybe I need glasses or something. I need to be like very close to like the painting to do like the fine fancy detail, but it's just semantic background details. And like the other thing that the last thing that I usually add with like the watercolors is like the metallic watercolors. While usual watercolors, they're like opaque and more like see-through and stuff. The metallic ones are very similar to acrylics, in so much that you can like stack them on top of each other, and like the metallic hue will become like the dominant one. So those ones, so if you're working with those watercolor paints, the metallic ones are the ones that you usually add like on the final top layer. And I use a lot of them because I was going for the holographic Japanese labyrinth card. So that's why like the background has like a lot of like metallic hues in like the background, because I was trying to create a holographic type of like effect on like using like watercolor mediums and all that. And plus like in my first plus in the watercolor version, I didn't want to go too monochrome with it, so then I just chose to make the background a little bit more flashy. So I hope you find everything that went into the making of this watercolor painting amusing. Bye bye and God bless. Well, the painting still keeps going, but I'm not gonna rant anymore.